Right, straight into it. So, got my cup of tea, which is beautiful. Every video should start with a lovely cup of tea. So, right, let me explain something. I would go up against anyone with a Leica camera with this Minolta Dynax 3XI. And let me explain before people say, before you go, this geezer's crazy. No, not crazy. This, yeah, is the most basic point and shoot Minolta film camera. Now, I've got the 9000 and I've got the 7XI. However, to go Leica R8 R9 versus the 9000 isn't really fair, because that isn't the challenge. That is Manchester United versus Southampton. Every now and again Southampton can get a good result against Manchester United. Yeah, this is Manchester United versus Southend, right? This is a Leica versus Colchester Town versus Billericay versus Cov City when they were playing in Northampton, Peterborough. Yeah, so let me explain something. Reason why is program setting. So I don't know if you can see, program setting, auto flash, battery, film counter. And the reason why, other than the metering system in here, it's stripped to nothing. There's no card bay, so I can't use any fancy portrait card or landscape card, or can't use any cards. Yeah, it's just, look, it's just on. Can you see? It's just on and off. Manual focus, auto focus. I haven't even got depth of field preview. Look, haven't even got depth of field preview. Flash I can switch on automatically. There you go. And that's the only thing. Okay, other than that, oh, program mode, so I can go program, I can go some mode, I can go S, I can go manual, aperture, shutter speed, or program. Just leave it in program. And I can go different levels of flash. So flash auto, flash anti-red eye auto, and just auto, and off, and manual, which is oh no, sorry, I do have depth of field preview, so let's have a look. No, that just changes the aperture. There we go. So that's exactly my point, is that to go up against a Leica R8, anything higher than this, you could say, oh, it's the camera doing stuff, it's the metering mode, it's the spot metering, it's this. This ain't got no spot metering, this ain't got none of that. This is whatever it comes out of. This is what I put in, or what I focus on, or what I make sense of. So, oh, that's too close. There you go. No, doesn't want to see. And it's temperamental with the focus as well. So if you're too zoomed in, yeah, if it's not completely in focus, it won't take the picture. So, oh no, you shouldn't do that. Hold on, let's do it again. Pop up. Now if I turn it off, does it go down automatically? No. So the other ones, you've got to, it goes down automatically when you switch it off. And that's what I'm trying to say, is that it needs to be a camera stripped of all gimmicks, all bits and bobs, all of that type of thing, because anything higher than that, it's not just the skill of the photographer, it is the ability of the equipment. Like I said, this is stripped back, no vertical grip. So I think the fastest, there is no frames per second, it's just you can't even change it. Yeah, so obviously the next one's up, you can change it to 1, 3, 4.5, stuff like that. This, oh, and you have a self timer. See, self timer. This is entry level stuff. Now, oh, let me just do this. So this is a different kettle of fish. Canon EOS 5 again. The only difference I would say here with the EOS 5 versus a Leica R8 is that the EOS 5, the glass, I think the older, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think the older Minolta glass is really good. Might not be anywhere near as good as the glass used on the Leica cameras, but excuse me, but it could produce a sharp image. The Canon lenses, or the bottom of the range Canon lenses, or the Sigma lenses that I own for this, aren't at the same level. So that's probably one of the reasons why I'm confident. If you're a Leica, I'm going to say it like Muhammad Ali used to do down the lens, if you have a Leica, let's do this challenge. Let's go find a city and take 20 images each, and then we do an event, we put those 20 images up against each other. And you know, you could say, well, isn't that just photographer versus photographer? You could, but it's also, you know, we're all into our equipment, it's also equipment versus equipment. So what I'm doing at the minute, I'm just putting this strap. So I got this strap. If you ever need any retro stuff, there's a retro camera shop in Nottingham where you can get these types of things for pretty much peanuts. I think I paid something like £10 for 4, so it makes them like £2.50 each. The only thing is, it's impossible to try and get this into there this way around, so it's easier the other way around, but I like it so that the extra thread is on the outside. I don't like it so that it's on the inside, so I might need to use some tweezers to get this through. So, but that's another video. The Canon EOS 5, obviously the Canon EOS 1 film camera and the EOS 1N are the best cameras, some of the best cameras made. Again, I wouldn't do the Leica challenge with the Nikon F3, which I'll do in my next video. The Nikon F3, you know, again, could go up against a Leica R8, maybe the R9. Well, pick a city, let's do it. Listen, like and subscribe, guys. See you in a bit. Bye.